Ramadan Kareem, everyone. I'm Maha Salah from Middle East Monitor, and today we'll take a quick look at some simple and delicious recipes you can make this Ramadan. The dishes in this video are great because in addition to being delicious and easy, they require basic ingredients, many of which are pantry staples. Our first recipe, falafel, is a crowd pleaser. Given the current lockdown, I'm sure everyone is missing the falafel sandwich from their favorite restaurant. So many people are intimidated by the idea of making falafel at home and think that they need special equipment. But an immersion blender does the trick and cuts down on the mess. The most important thing about falafel is that you use dried chickpeas and soak them overnight. Canned chickpeas will not work for this because they'll lose their texture and turn into mush. The inclusion of fresh herbs means this version of falafel is fresh and vibrant. And if you're a chili lover, the addition of fresh chilies gives it a nice kick. Serve it on its own or in a sandwich, and if you're up to it, whip up some kakil uts with it. Our second recipe, moutabbal, is the perfect accompaniment to almost any dish, and even stands alone as a filling dip with some pita bread. Charring the aubergines on an open flame gives this dip its smoky flavor, but you could also wrap your aubergine in foil and roast it in the oven. Moutabbal is so versatile you could replace the aubergines with so many different vegetables, like courgettes, butternut squash, or even pumpkin. Top it with a generous splash of olive oil and you're good to go. Now for some dessert. Hilbeh is made from fenugreek seeds, which are not only delicious but great for you. This dessert is similar to basbousa in that it's a semolina cake soaked with simple syrup. However, the addition of fenugreek, sesame, and nigella seeds gives this cake such a lovely texture and some crunch. Not to mention, nigella seeds are said to cure everything but death. If you're worried this dessert is too sweet, don't be. Greasing the pan with tahini paste balances out the sweetness and adds a lovely nutty flavor. Enjoy it with a hot cup of tea after iftar and you'll be glad you tried it. Our final recipe is makroutah. These aromatic date cookies spiced with fennel and sesame seeds look pretty and complicated, but they're super simple. If you love ma'moul but don't have the time or energy to make them, these are the perfect alternative as you can make large quantities in a fraction of the time. They do, however, taste slightly different because of the different spices, but don't worry, they're definitely delicious. Rolling out your dates between two pieces of parchment paper makes the process so much easier, but be careful when dealing with the hot dates because they're practically lava. Make sure you roll your dough into a thin layer because you'll be rolling it onto itself several times. Don't worry if your dough tears or breaks. Kneading the dough back together or adding little bits here and there easily fixes it. After you've baked them, the cookies will be slightly soft, so let them cool before handling, otherwise they'll crumble. These are the perfect end to a long day of fasting or even at suhoor, with the dates giving you the boost of energy you need for the rest of the day. Check out our website to find detailed recipes for these dishes and many others.